What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar, from GeeksterLabs.com. How you guys doing today? Just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor of this review, which is Cell Cashier. If you want to check out their website, their link is in the description. So the product I'm going to be reviewing for you guys is something that was sent to me free for review from SwitchEasy. And today we have the SwitchEasy Helix case for the iPhone 6. So as you can see here, there's two different variations available for this case. There is the black on black, or the stealth black as they say, and the fusion red, which is like white and red right here. The only difference between them, obviously besides the colors, is that the black on black, the stealth one, kind of has a cool little carbon fiber look to it. It's not real carbon fiber, it does have that kind of look to it. But besides that, they're both basically exactly the same. And basically they are TPU style cases, and TPU material is like a softer plastic pliable type of case. Has this really cool hexagonal shape in here, which they call their I think their Aerotech, is like their 3D hexagonal shock absorption pattern here, if you will, which they say on their site that gives it some military grade drop protection, kind of absorbs that shock. My kids kind of call it the Ninja Turtle pattern, if you will. So, but that's basically what that's all about, is this pattern kind of helps absorb some of the shock. So if it does hit in the corners or in the sides, do a pretty good job of protecting your phone from really high drops. So let's go into some details. I have the my iPhone right now. I've been using the black stealth version of the case right here. So we'll show you some close-ups of this one, and I'll talk about this this version of the case. All right, so now we have a side view of the case right here. So we see that the volume and mute switch is a nice big opening to get into there. No problems flipping the switch. The volume up and down buttons are being covered up, but because of this TPU material is a little bit softer, it's very easy to feel the click when you tap on that, so that's very nice. Get to the bottom corner right here. We have a relatively good size opening for the headphone jack. So if you have headphones that are a little bit larger than like the iPhone earpods, this should be no problem getting into there. It's also a cutaway for the microphone, so no issues really right there. Nice large opening here for the lightning connector. So even if your connectors are a little bit bigger than the Apple ones, this should have no problem fitting into there. So all the ones I used to test it out with this case worked perfectly. As you can see, the speaker is being blocked. You cannot there's no actual opening right there, but they do have a thing they call the Sound Direct, which is right there. It's a little sliver right here, and it kind of redirects the audio towards your face, which is interesting and very nice. So you don't have to cup your hand around the edge of it when you're listening to music and such. It'll actually project the audio coming from the front right there. It's a very, very small slit, but granted, the speaker on the iPhone is not super loud or high quality anyway, so it does a pretty good job, and I don't think it affects the sound quality very much at all. So it just kind of pushes the audio going towards your face, which is pretty nice. Get to the side, we have our sleep and wake button, which is also being covered up right here, and that is since like I said, the TPU material is nice and soft. No issues feeling the click through and then getting that to respond whenever you do click on that, so which is very nice. Get to the back right here. We have our camera, our secondary microphone, and our flash. One big opening for that. You can kind of see the thickness of the case a little bit right there. So not a very big thick case. You can see there's that kind of a 3D hexagonal shape with our faux carbon fiber right here. So a pretty nice sharp looking case. They have the logo right there in the bottom corner for SwitchEasy. And that's pretty much that, guys. For the most part, when you do look on the front, there is a slight lip of it right here, as you can see. So there is a little bit of a lay on the table design. So if you do put it face down on the table, it's not going to be touching the screen. However, if you were to drop it and if it hit square flat on the face, which is probably pretty hard to do, but if it did happen to do that, there's not much of the extra corner there to kind of like grab that, absorb the impact. So you could possibly, and of course if you drop it on a rock or something, that's definitely going to break the screen. But I'm talking about if you drop it on a flat surface, there's a very minimal lay on the table design here. So one thing to keep in mind, some people don't like having a large lip there because they just want to be able to use it with their thumbs easily to slide across the screen, and they don't want to have that bead on there. But just something that people ask me about that all the time, so I just want to make sure I mention that to you guys. So there's a very slight lip on the case itself. And that is pretty much it, guys. So this is the Helix case from SwitchEasy. Retails for $29.99, so basically $30. Very reasonably priced case. Something to give you some pretty minimal, not super bulky protection, but like they say, it does have military grade drop protection. I'm not sure how it would do it in a drop straight down like that on the glass on the screen itself, but if it did hit any corners or the back, I definitely think it'll do a good job of absorbing that shock, or if it hit the sides, which is probably what it's going to do if you do drop your phone. So it'd probably do a good job of protecting it. And for $30, I think it's reasonably priced. I think most people would think that $30 is pretty average price of a case. So that is the Helix from SwitchEasy. I'll have a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing that product. Just want to give another quick shout out to sellcashier.com, our sponsor of this video. If you guys want to get cash for your used iPhone, Make sure you check out their website. It's very easy, fast, and secure. You just go on their site, you get a quote, you ship your phone to them, and they pay you the money for your device. So very cool place to check out Cell Cashier if you're trying to get rid of your used iPhone. If you guys have any questions about this product, post them down below. And if you guys want to see more of my videos or more content, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in the next review.